Okay guys, welcome back. I am gonna get ready to show you how you can add some of this food coloring to your air dry clay. So I'm just gonna make some little pieces of colored clay just to show you how you can do that. So I'm not gonna put in a huge amount because otherwise you might change the consistency of the clay. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm going to put like 3 drops in here. And what I want to tell you is that your hands are going to become multicolored, all right? So it's just going to have to be okay, and it will come out, but your hands will be a little watercolory. Now, if you want to wear gloves, you can wear gloves, of course, but you can see my clay now is starting to turn colors just like my hands. And it's not going to be a bright red because of the clay and the consistency of the clay. And like I said, if you decided to put enough red food coloring in there to make it bright red, then you're going to end up changing the consistency of the clay. So you can kind of see how mine is turning out. You can keep it kind of like, I kind of like this really cool marbled effect. But you can also just keep kneading it until it becomes a more solid color. You can also add, I'm just gonna add a little bit more food coloring to this lump here and continue to knead it. Now the cool thing is, so most food coloring comes in the 3 primary colors and then green. Well, guys, hello, you can mix colors. So you can make all the colors you want with the food coloring. Now, could you use paint to change the color in this manner, like kneading it first to make like a red lump of clay? To be honest with you, I don't really know. I have a feeling that this, using food coloring, is a better way to do it. Using paint is a better way to do it after you've created your idea, all right? So I'm gonna be finished with this red lump here, all right? And what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna make some orange. And let's see. Again, I'm using one hand, so it's a little tricky. So I'm going to take this smaller lump, all right, and I'm going to add some yellow and some red. Now, friends, red is a much stronger color. So I'm actually going to add the yellow first. So with the yellow, I'm going to add 3 drops of yellow, and then I'm going to add only 1 little drop of red. And I did that because, like I said, the red is such a strong color. And I'm going to knead those together, and you're going to start to see I'm going to get the color orange. And I'm also going to get the color orange on my hands. So that's how you add color to your air dry clay. You don't have to, and like I said, you can create your sculpture first and then paint it. And you could try to paint it like we've been doing with the Crayola watercolor markers, and then using a cotton swab to blend the colors. Or if you have paint, you could use paint. All right. So that's how you make colors with your air dry clay. Now, friends, I am not going to show you what to make. I want you to use your imagination and create whatever kind of thing you'd like to create. You can create solid sculptures, And if you do, like for example, let's say we have a holiday coming up. If you wanted to make pumpkins, right? You could do that. They're going to take longer to dry, but that's fine. You can make something flat, like you could make a pendant for somebody, like into a heart shape or something like that, and create it into a pendant and put textures on it and so forth. You can add clay to your sculpture. You don't have to just keep it flat, but you could add pieces. And when you do that, you can use a toothpick to kind of blend those in to one another. If I just set it on top of here, it's not really going to work. But if I use a toothpick to kind of blend in those pieces and use a wee bit of water to help with that process. Look, I'm also going to get the color off my hands. Isn't that so cool? Anyway, that will also help blend those two things together. The idea here, friends, is to experiment and explore and see what you can create with your air dry clay. All right? Like I said, they can be flat type pieces or they can be solid type pieces, and you just have to watch and see how long they're going to take to dry. Are they going to be watertight in the end? No. But if you take a little bit of watered down Elmer's glue, then brush over it, that will help seal some of that color in. Anyway, I hope you have a great time with this. Have fun. Send me your pictures when you finish creating your masterpieces. Now, I can tell that this is starting to get a little bit dry here. So when I'm not using part of it, I'm going to make sure I put it in a plastic bag. And if it does get ever super dry, I can always put a little bit of water on it. You can tell I did that because now it's orange. And it will help make it pliable again. All right? But have fun. Knock yourself out. Have a great time. I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.